Vande Mataram children. Today in science we are going to start with biology part. In that we are starting with chapter 1, that is nutrition in plants. Here we will study how they take in food, means modes of nutrition in plants, and how do they carry out photosynthesis. So let's have a look. Children, starting with nutrition in plants, nutrients are very important for our body. There are different types of nutrients: carbohydrates, proteins, fats. Then what do you mean by carbohydrates? Carbohydrates are the energy giving food. They provide us with instant energy and glucose. Proteins are the building blocks of our body. They provide us with protein. Fats also called as energy giving food. Extra fats is stored in our body in the form of glycogen. There are different sources of fats like cream, butter, ghee, etc. Vitamins and minerals, they are very important as a protective food. They help to fight against disease. Now, there are many plants which can make their own food. Some plants cannot make their own food, that we will study further. But plants are the autotrophs, as they can make their own food. So let's see about photosynthesis. Children, plants can make their own food. Now let's see how they can make their own food. Photosynthesis is a process which can take place in presence of sunlight. So it is called as photosynthesis. Here you can see it receives light from the sun. So sun is also called as ultimate source of light. Water and mineral is absorbed from the root through xylem, and it passes to the leaves because leaves are considered as the food factory. So they are the vessels, like they are like a pipe or a straw. Okay, they transport the water and minerals to the leaf. So leaf can carry out photosynthesis. As in our body, veins and arteries are there, same way in plants they have xylem and phloem to transport these materials. On the leaf there are tiny pores called stomata, through which the exchange of gases takes place, like CO2 is taken in and O2 is released out after the process of photosynthesis. Let's see. See here children, here you can see the chloroplast, okay, which contain green colored pigment called chlorophyll, and because of that only the photosynthesis can take place. We lack chlorophyll, so we cannot carry out photosynthesis. Chloroplast, in it chlorophyll is present. It traps the solar energy and carry out photosynthesis process. Here you can see the chemical changes takes place and carbohydrate is formed, giving out O2, that is oxygen. So photosynthesis here means carbon dioxide plus water In presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, it gives carbohydrate and oxygen. So the oxygen which is released at the end of this photosynthesis, that we living organisms take and breathe. Why it is called photosynthesis? Because it takes place in presence of photo means light and synthesis means to prepare food. So children, photosynthesis is process which require raw materials like carbon dioxide, water in presence of sunlight, and leaves contain chlorophyll. Children, we can also conclude that sun is the ultimate source of energy. Equation of photosynthesis is carbon dioxide plus water plus mineral, because minerals are also mixed with the water in the soil, in presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, gives out carbohydrate and oxygen. Now children, after understanding the process of photosynthesis, you can understand the importance of photosynthesis. Why it is very important? Let's see. During photosynthesis, carbohydrates formed can be converted to fats, protein and other organic compounds. Means it will act as a food for other animals. It allows animals who feed on plants to obtain energy, as photosynthesis converts energy from the sun to chemical energy. Fossil fuels are a store of energy derived from sunlight through photosynthesis, and even due to photosynthesis maintains O2 and CO2 balance in atmosphere. Thank you children.